Yes, my people, now welcome again to another package of Football Republic Fantasy Premier League based on, so yes, all the matter for inside FPL. Now they carry come on top of this year, Chukma out matter. This one self now go follow Chukma out. But welcome once again. I get with you, OLAMIDE inside studio. OLAMIDE Alpha now.
I do.
Starboy is saying he start on the team.
Everybody start the team if they look calm. You don't.
How many points? What is your point?
Don't go down mature.
Your point last week.
I've been getting 47. A bad week for everybody. I mean,
I'm amazing at 45.
People really enjoy. And people put their faith for Rashford and
Well, funny enough, Rashford was my highest point save that last week.
Yeah.
Talking about game week 24 games, guys, and we shine. OLAMIDE, like you don't mention Rashford, move south from there. Last week, I mean, they tell Emmanuel about Rashford. They tell me, say, 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things. But Rashford still, they always deliver. Always scoring goals now. Now, maybe say every manager go on get. Definitely. Or don't even get it.
Rashford, they're on a very mad run of form. You know how they look like form. You don't become to the form where many United fans don't believe, say, so you're going to be forever. We never know. We believe, say, the guy is 27. And we believe, say, maybe, normally when they consider pick of players, now this kind of time, when players enter their pick. And it's on the very mad run of form. Everything they call happen for Man United, they always come through Rashford. Like everything we do, if you close your eye, if you shoot from outside box, if you shoot from dressing room, they enter. The guy on it. So last week he can get 15 points. The week before, Mark quickly check out. The week before he get 8 points. So my reading last 7 matches, 10 points, 2 points against Crystal Palace, which are the only game we don't fit to score in the last 7 matches. Then he get 12 points after that, 8 points, and 15 points.
Wow.
So right now, every manager's dream. If you think for sure banker for points, then definitely Rashford na person you guys could consider. Not this weekend anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's now. So for this weekend now, you're saying get blank based on saying they play Carabao Cup final.
Yes.
Who go be in likely replacement from these guys and we shine well? Apart from also maybe Bruno Fernandes too, we go they blank.
For these guys, we shine well. I go they look to Alexander-Arnold. To be honest, yeah, exactly. You know, say we don't talk. We believe say Liverpool don't start another. They don't start the boost again. They don't start the enter form. You get the last 2 matches they don't win, and we don't start the CC. Arnold, the connection between Arnold and Darwin Núñez you don't the strong way. You get you don't the strong way. Even yesterday evening for Champions League. I think he get assist for the Núñez goal. Oh no, he gets it. When he get Musala get assist. But we see same day very influential for the other part, very influential for the attacking part of Liverpool game. So now one player we got the Chukai for. They get double game week which we go still come through. So for all these players where they if there's one player we go pick, then we're going to look at this one's where they definitely Alexander-Arnold.
You know reasoning Bernardo Silva.
No, I'm not losing Bernardo Silva because in returns, no, actually sure. You get it depends on when they play. Last week, Ingas coming for this guy. Foden be coming for Mahrez. Normally, and Mahrez been there on form, so they surprised him. Foden be start for Mahrez. And to give me the position when they play, we know likely they expect too much goals from Bernardo Silva. You get so this is in goals never today. In attacking was never today. So Bernardo Silva attacking wise, I'm not sure. I just want a flash in the pan last week.
Okay, for game week 25 doubles, talking about players, then we'll be saying yes, if they carry on top of the matter. Mo will start with Liverpool, and Mo will talk about Mo Salah. For me, like I talked before, I've been say Mo Salah now. Man will be say if you still get him as player for where you be manager, there may be something wrong with you. But on a serious note. You look that Liverpool squad, like you mentioned Trent Alexander-Arnold, and you talk say yes, ACB, they bounce back to form. But generally, the Liverpool team as a whole, never they give that vibe. Even though we say yes, their last 2 matches clean sheets, 2 goals where they score goal. Yeah. But then going forward,
so seeing the way they play in the last 2 matches, I mean they don't look like say okay did they on the path back to form. You get yesterday against Madrid they sharply scored 2 goals, but so all of a sudden they capitulate and they consider 5 with the colleagues. Why Liverpool assets they attracted this weekend because of the double game week, of course. Always one up into double game.
And winnable games.
Winnable games. They away to
Palace and Wolves.
Palace never win in 7 matches. Mo Salah don't score. I think scored 7 goals in his last 9 or I think 11 matches against Crystal Palace. I have to be corrected. 7 in his last 9. So anytime when you see Crystal Palace, they always shine.
Ginger.
Then after that, they play Wolves for Anfield. Wolves never keep clean sheet in their last 3 matches. So definitely now one of those. If you look at assets for Liverpool, definitely Salah now one of those people where you go say they consider. In price they high, but if anything will happen, definitely Salah go they involved.
And that one can bring me back to Arsenal. Themselves get double game week.
Yeah.
And as it be for them, the star man we're going to look definitely now, Bukayo Saka. Because right now, in the hot pass.
Yes,
and
so
with Leicester City, you sure say they go always get goals.
Exactly.
Against Everton, too, most likely they go always get goals. So, apart from maybe Bukayo Saka, who else again from Arsenal?
So from Arsenal,
because the likes of
usually-
Odegaard and Martinelli don't kind of die off.
Yeah, so the thing about Martinelli, we say Martinelli, apart from the fact he don't die off, we don't they worried about in minutes.
Yeah.
In a minute, in the sense that for January, Arsenal may get Trossard. So you see, even for the match against Aston Villa, Martinelli come off the
from
bench.
bench.
He had an assist and a goal off the bench, but you get him be no start. So they very likely say even though he even starts, sometimes depending on how the game they go, 50-something minutes, 60-something minutes, they don't withdraw and put Trossard since they don't get replacement for a wing. So the only person where they show banker for that front team now actually Bukayo Saka and also Eddie Nketiah because they don't get any other 9 for now at least. Nketiah never scored since he never scored since that match
Like
when he
5
scored
games
against exactly that United game. If there's anybody between Nketiah and Odegaard, what I feel say we got
Saka.
exactly because when it comes to chance creation, this guy is one of the best in the league. You get, I think only De Bruyne, or statistically, only De Bruyne is better. Has been better than him this season. So when you come about our chances, and those chances go most likely to go. So Odegaard are one person where you guys, they look forward to. Leicester don't have the best defense.
Yeah,
they don't have the best
definitely.
exactly.
They chop goal too.
Exactly. So they consider. I think four they collect from Man U last weekend.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Odegaard are one of those players too where you supposed to keep your eye on. Odegaard, and if you know if you go with Odegaard, if you look for a striker, we just want to add, join for cheap, then if you look at the educated.
How about Maddison from Leicester?
Maddison? More Leicester. So Maddison returned from injury.
Why you dey laugh?
No, of course. They're attacking. They're attacking assets. They hot now. Maddison, Harvey Barnes, and of course Kelechi Iheanacho. Now just the fixture now they worry me. You get the fixture now they worry me against Arsenal. So we never know how they go because judging by their last 3 games, the amount of chance where they create, even against United, they created chances but they just couldn't finish. So that one I be the small comma. But if you won't get fit for Maddison, I no go to say you do bad.
Okay. Talking about Everton themselves get a double game week. Just as Wolverhampton Wanderers too. Yeah. Go play Fulham and Liverpool. But those 2 teams, I not to say you go one really.
If there's Everton, there's anybody you can be looking at.
I know even they think anybody.
Now Conor Cody for
really?
centre back. Yeah, because
for clean sheet.
Yeah, exactly for clean sheet. Because since Sean Jai John come back, they don't keep sheet, 2 in 3.
In clean sheet, no go to help me.
They don't keep
the problem with that.
Two clean sheet in 3 matches. So Conor Cody now one person we for cheap if you look at.
And we've been talking about the blanks for this match week 25, basically because of Newcastle where they play Manchester United for the final of the Carabao Cup. So those their games no go hold, or they even play games at all. They don't already play their game pass. So Manchester United definitely OLAMIDE we don't talk say we go miss Rashford. That one sure banker. Also Brentford no they play. Teams then we get or managers we get Ivan Toney, excuse me. Themselves go worry now, say who will be the person they want to replace them to with. Also, Brighton no go play Mitoma and I'm the shining light from Brighton.
Yeah.
So for this game week 25, so these blanks we don't see. Almiron self, by the way, like for Newcastle, like I mentioned too. So these guys them definitely don't give points to managers. Plenty of these managers, but the man where they go miss pass definitely Rashford.
Of course.
We don't talk about Rashford,
yes.
but more leave Rashford now. Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney is now that person.
And as we talk about Toney, more they try to put replacement like
exactly. So now why? So now why they talk say you guys they look at Eddie Nketiah. You expect say for that match against Leicester because of the kind of defense they get. They are very likely to concede at least 2 or more goals you get against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Now, what do they expect with that? And Nketiah don't get there on a very dry spell. But they actually see chances. In their list, I think in the last 5, you see one stat recently, like in the last 5 matches, the people who don't get the clear cut chances pass, now him and Alan, I think Alan Pipan will just 1 or 2. So when they see those chances, just they finish them. You get the last match against Aston Villa, to me get like 2 chances where you expect a very striker with day on a good day will actually finish, but just finish them. So given the fact that they play Leicester, Then after that, they play Everton. If they find striker, where they try, where you where you feed us for cheap, where you feed us add as your third striker or something, depending on information where they play. Then if they look at Eddie Kittia to just step in for Ivan Toney.
Okay. So any feasible replacement midfielder for Rashford for this game week?
For Rashford, depending on your team. No, we don't suggest Odegaard too, because if you say many points will come from Arsenal, that's their win against Aston Villa. I'm supposed to give them that boost.
You know they even using De Bruyne, or maybe not because it's too cost.
Not even say because it's too cost. Don't say De Bruyne. You even follow them travel for.
Oh yeah,
City travel for this year Champions League. So
yeah, but whether definitely go rest. You go there.
Yeah, but in the so don't know whether I go even start. And you know, it's a very expensive option to put for your team where you no go start.
And the advice we go give managers now will be say don't go rush Mitoma.
There's no problem. Just keep him for bench. Not cheap option. Just keep him for
like
bench.
waiting me I go do for Almiron. I'll keep him for bench. I'm not go sell him out.
Keep him for bench. Wait
I'll keep Almiron.
Exactly. Wait till next time.
Okay. Now the blanks with that for game week 25, basically for inside FPL, and moving on to the transfer targets for game week 25. For me, Olamide, I reason only Watkins more than Cody Gakpo, but the fact they say Cody Gakpo now don't score goal for Premier League.
Yeah.
So the vibe is start for him.
Yes, exactly. For these three assets, if you want the
another reason Neves, by the way.
No. If I thought you want to reason anybody, it definitely has to be Cody Gakpo. You get, and even those two matches where you don't score, you're not scoring back-to-back games now. Yeah. And if you see you go most likely won't carry on from that kind of thing. And where else? They play Crystal Palace away, a team we never win in 7 matches. Expect see. Liverpool good year,
double week.
I didn't get double week. Then they can't play home for Anfield again against Wolves. We know they do well too. So Cody Gakpo now one person where you guys they consider if you get 7.8 million to spend.
7.8 million for Cody Gakpo. I expect him to also deliver on goals for you in case you need them. Also this week we'll still get the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold and also Mo Salah. We don't talk about the two of them already and how well you still put them based on say they don't define form. And also the fact say they don't get that chances for Liverpool.
And
also
double game week too,
and double game week for them too. Talking about Salah and Trent. But the other man Zinchenko. I don't know, but Zinchenko scoring first goal for Arsenal ever.
Yeah.
Even though saying I did the mistake for Aston Villa first goal.
Yeah.
But me, I don't reason too much about Zinchenko because for me, apart from I think the only time when he don't get assists this season in first match. I think in first match for Arsenal, and since then, nothing.
So I think the issue with Zinchenko is saying they usually play as an inverted fullback, unlike TIMI where they always reach byline cross. So playing as inverted fullback, they limit in passing option, the kind of passes when they give, and even passes will do damage. If they look at clean sheet, then maybe. But even Arsenal have stopped keeping clean sheet now.
Yeah, they
keep clean sheet again. So I noticed now wise option to get. If you don't get other defenders, when you can get in other defenders, we will likely give you clean sheet pass, pass Zinchenko. It will be, they know they score. Yeah. If there's any Everton that
the goals are plenty. Now you're
exactly.
One.
So for Sean Dyche now, it's all about keeping that defense tight. And you say, if we get one goal, fine.
More use and manage.
Now, why did they focus more on clean sheet? So going forward, I don't think there's much for them to offer. So for these three guys,
Saka definitely has to be, man. Has to be for target. So we talk about Saka, we talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold, we talk about Mo Salah. These guys are the guys where we say you got to watch out for, basically because they get double game week for this weekend. And also, maybe if you reason Cody Gakpo too for inside that matter. Olamide, before we come up for inside studio, Moku Shapali check out from all this. Last week, they talk about Rashford being the captain going forward. Yeah. But now Rashford not going to play this week. Advice for captain picks.
Advice.
Haaland they play, by the way.
Yeah, Haaland they
play. Kane says they play.
Who see they play?
Kane go play this week. Haaland go play this week. Who again with that top person? I for say make I use one of Bukayo Saka based on double game week.
How about Salah?
Salah they very tricky.
If you get Salah, now the best time to captain Salah is first of all double game week. Now double game week. So even if you pop for one, no pop for the other one, you get. And like I say, you don't score 7 goals.
How about if I go for person who go pop for the 2?
First one go pop for the 2.
Yeah, Bukayo Saka.
Okay, yes, of course. For me, now one person we feel consider. But I mean, they play the day away to Leicester, the day home to Everton. But many people get Saka anyway. So if you get Saka, now
If you
very
captain
easy
him.
option for you to just captain him. But if you get Salah, or maybe you get enough money to spare, or you just want to switch out one person, bring one person, and you get enough money to get, then I'll recommend you go for Salah.
Salah, right? You know the reason Haaland at all.
Nah.
Okay. Olamide, thank you so much for showing up again, as always, for Inside our Football Republic podcast. Remember, if you get this our podcast anywhere and everywhere for Inside social media, follow us also for all our handles on top social media. And also, this is our channel on top YouTube. Remember, say every week we always drop videos as a concern FPL. Also, our giveaways still stand. We will still get jerseys to give out. Our winner for January done the standby. Winner for February, we will see them by the end of this month. And also, winners for March, April, May, and the grand winner for the overall prize for the season self gets in your own jersey. We're going to wait for my people here. Now, I go tanda full stop on top of the matter as a consign FPL for this week. And also, remember, say if you catch us for Spotify and everywhere where they get your podcasts from, somebody say Anchor too. Everywhere. Olamide, Starboy.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you'll come back with points.
Hopefully, this week will pure fast last week.
Wait, before you go, who be your goalkeeper? Sir?
My goalkeeper Raya. Brentford. You know they play this weekend. I get a lot of.
I bought Alisson for bench last week. Alisson gets 7 points. I go pull Sa. He pay me. But anyway, people of God, we are out of here. Umuchineke. Hey, till I turn around again next time. Bye guys. Bye guys.